In example number 6, we are given that the angles of depression of the top and bottom of an 8-meter tall building from the top of a multi-storied building are 30 degree and 45 degree. Find the height of the multi-storied building and the distance between two buildings. This we have to find out. Now here in this question, the figure of this question will be something like this. Let AB be the 8-meter tall building, and there is another building PQ which is a multi-storied building, and as per the question we are given that the angles of depression, that means the angles are going to be downward, the line of sight will be downward. So if the line of sight is downward, that means it is obvious that the angle formed should be from the higher point. That means the angles are going to be described from this multi-storied building. So from the top of the multi-storied building, the angle of depression of the top of 8-meter tall building and the bottom of 8-meter tall building are given. So from this point, the angle of depression of the top of 8-meter tall building and the angle of depression of the bottom of 8-meter tall building. And to design that, to construct the angle, we will have to draw a parallel from this point to the ground. So here we will draw a parallel from this point, so that using this imaginary ground, imaginary base and the line of sight, we can draw the angle of depression of the top, which is 30 degree, and angle of depression of the bottom, which is 45 degree. But here from this top of the 8-meter tall building, again we will have to draw a parallel to the ground, because we always use the angle of depression with the alternate interior angles formed, so that the angle can be used to find out the unknown sides. So as we draw a parallel from this point A parallel to BQ, this intersects PQ at one more point, let it be R. Now as we know that any tower, any building always stands vertically, so the angle is 90 degree, and therefore the figure ABQR becomes a rectangle. Therefore AB is equal to QR, as opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. Also, as we have to find out the distance between the two buildings, so let BQ is equal to X. Therefore BQ is equal to AR is also equal to X. So we have to find out the remaining part of the multi-storied building PR, let it be H. Let PR is equal to H. Okay. Now we will use both the triangles one by one. So as this angle is equal to this angle because of alternate interior angle, so this angle will be equal to 30 degree, and this angle is equal to this angle, again alternate interior angle, so this angle will be equal to 45 degree. As I explained you in my videos, that whenever we are given the angle of depression, then using property of alternate interior angles, we always report them as angle of elevation using the property. Okay, so now we will use both the triangles one by one. So first, in triangle ARP, as theta is equal to 30 degree, and the relation is between base and perpendicular, so we will use the ratio 10. So tan theta tan 30 degree is equal to perpendicular upon base. For the triangle APR, perpendicular is PR and the base is AR. PR is equal to H and AR is equal to X. So tan 30 degree, which is 1 upon root 3, is equal to H upon X. That means by cross multiply, X into 1X is equal to H into root 3. Let this be equation number 1. This relation will be useful in second triangle. Again, in triangle PBQ, here theta is equal to 45 degree. And once again, the relation is between base and perpendicular. So tan 45 degree is equal to perpendicular upon base PQ upon BQ. So PQ is equal to PR plus RQ is equal to H plus 8 upon BQ is equal to X. Now as we know that tan 45 degree is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to H plus 8 upon X. Therefore X is equal to H plus 8 by cross multiply. Now here we can put the value of X is equal to H root 3 from equation number 1. That implies H root 3 is equal to H plus 8 by equation number 1. So this gives you H root 3 minus H is equal to 8. Therefore, by taking out H common, we get root 3 minus 1 in bracket is equal to 8. This means that H is equal to 8 upon root 3 minus 1. Okay? But as we got root in denominator, so we will have to rationalize it. So H is equal to 8 upon root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. Therefore, H is equal to 8 upon 8 into root 3 plus 1 as you multiply both the numerators upon root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1 becomes a plus b, a minus b is equal to root 3 square minus 1 square. That implies H is equal to 8 in bracket root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 square is 3 minus 1 square is 1. It is 8 in bracket root 3 plus 1 upon 3 minus 1 is 2. So we can cancel 8 by 2. So we get H is equal to 4 in bracket root 3 plus 1. Let this be equation number 2. Now, by equation number 1, we have X is equal to H root 3. That implies X is equal to, the value of H is 4 in bracket root 3 plus 1 into root 3. That implies X is equal to 4 into Multiplying root 3 inside bracket, root 3 into root 3 is 3, plus 1 into root 3 is root 3. Therefore, x is equal to 4 in bracket 3 plus root 3 meter. So here the height of the multi-storied building is given by h, but the total height of multi-storied building is equal to, just now we have find only the value of h is this part, but the total height of the multi-storied building is h plus 8. So we will have to add 8 also in that. So it will be equal to h plus 8. So it is 4 in bracket root 3 plus 1 plus 8. So if you multiply 4 inside the bracket, it is 4 root 3 plus 4 plus 8, that is equal to 4 plus 8 is 12 plus 4 root 3. So if we take out common again 4 from this, we get 4 3s are 12 plus root 3. So this is the total height of the multi-storied building.